So today we're going to be looking at Infinity again. I'm going to be showing you how you can create a new board. So the way Infinity works is we have boards, and within it you can have folders and everything like that. So I'm just going to take you through it, how you can create your own board with your own stuff in it, creating it the way you want to and the way you would like to use it without using a template. So to do that, you first of all need to select this plus sign and then select start from scratch. You also have the option to load a template where you see lots of templates. I'll do this in another video. And then you can also import from Trello. So we're going to select start from scratch. So you're going to name the board. So we're going to call this one a CRM, or let's make it operations board. As I already have one, I'm just going to put number on this one to make it different. You can add a description, entire operations of XYZ business. Okay, so you can set a theme color so that it makes it stand out for you. You can actually choose one of these colors, or you can go to color picker and pick your own brand color. So you have the option to do that. I'm just going to pick one of these lilac or the pink ones. It looks really nice. I'll pick one of them. And then you can add your members to it as well. And then once you're done, you just select continue. Okay, so in here, like I told you, you can create folders and subfolders within each board. So we're going to walk through that so you can see how it looks like. So I'm going to create a new folder, and then these are the options for the folders. You can actually load a template at this point for a folder as well. You can import from Trello, or you can import from a CSV, which is an Excel spreadsheet. So these are your options. So do you want a table, a column, a document, a form? This is very useful. I find that if you want to create a CRM, you might want to have a form that clients complete, and then it fills up in your CRM here, which is quite good. Then you can also have a document where you can put all your SOPs and everything that you might need for your business. There's a calendar as well. There's lists. Lists and table are a bit similar, but they're not quite the same. And then we have the Gantt chart. So if you want to have a Gantt chart, you can do that, or you can have a regular chart. So I am going to select list here. So here we're going to just put in, we haven't named this yet. So let's just name it something that we would remember, or something that is useful. So let's make it a to-do list or task list. Okay, so you can now add an item in there. So here is where you can select and create your attributes. So the most beautiful thing about Infinity is that you can modify it in any way you like. You can choose the fields you want. It is quite versatile, allows you to do a lot with it. You're not limited in how you use it. You can use it in a variety of different ways. So I'm going to show you what it means here by an attribute. So an attribute is something like a field. It's how you create your field. So when we look at it now, we're going to select it. So you now have different options. You can have a date, labels, a checkbox, text, long text, checklist, and all of these things. You can name it to be whatever you want. So you see, it's a really long list of options that you can have here. So because this is a task kind of list we're making, we're going to put labels in it. Okay, and then we're going to name them like priority for the tasks. Sorry, I can't spell. Okay, and then you can't do multiple selections for priority. That would be very confusing. So we have to do, doing, done. You can decide to change the colors to whatever color you'd like. You can even pick your own colors if you want to. If you want to make them a different color, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to use these colors that I always like to use it's easier for me to understand, and then select save. So we now have priority and we have the name. What other thing could we add into this? We could add a different attribute, because this will also help us. We could have a checklist. to give us the list of tasks that we are doing. So we can just put tasks as the name and then add multiple. You can leave that and then select. And this is where you're going to be adding your task. Maybe create social media post. Okay, create this kind of high level. Okay, something like that. So you can see you already have your checklists, and then you can go on to create even another one. So you can decide to add links. Maybe there are links to tasks that you want to do. You can do an attachment. You can put in a button, a number, anything you want to put in, you can do all that. So we're just going to put progress here. No, I think we'll leave that. So once you've done that, you can also use the comments. This is where I use to communicate a lot with my assistant. So you can leave a comment in there for the assistant, and you can see there's a lot of ways you can add the comments in there. You can put in a YouTube video, you can do an attachment. In fact, this tool, Infinity, is simply amazing. So I'm going to close that now, and you see that the item is there, but there's no name on it. So we're just going to put in a name, activities. Okay, and then we choose the priority to do, and then we leave it like that, and then we're done. So you can see we have activities, you have the checklist you have to do. You could even go further and add a date, like what's the word? A due date. You can add a due date. So when you add a due date, you can choose a date in the future. If you want, this is the format, so you can choose the format that you prefer. I prefer this format. No, I don't like that format. So I'll leave that one and then just include time field if you want to. I'm not including that. And then you can put in the due dates would be 9th of April. And then that's it. You can see now it's showing you everything and the due date. So you can decide to also change how this is viewed, but I will show you that in another video. Now I'm going to show you how to create a subfolder. So we have created this folder task list. You can decide to create a subfolder as well. And let's use a column instead this time. So you can put it as priority. So it now shows you these are the things that you want to put in a new folder, and it's put it in this order for you. So a subfolder will always represent what is in the main folder. So you will see that whatever is in the new folder will be like a subset of what is within the main folder. You can create a new higher level folder, and that doesn't contain what is in this folder. So you can change this from a table to something else. We'll show you more on that later. So I hope you found this video useful. I'm giving you a good overview of how you can use Infinity. I think it's an amazing tool. And if you would like to try it out, there is a link in the description section on how you can sign up to Infinity to try it out. Let me know how you think about this video, and thank you for watching.